Hello, everybody. I've got exciting news. We're about to do daily oral language sentence number 84. Get ready. It's coming your way. So I'm going to put it up on your screen. Please copy it down and let's go over. It says, the long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was wrote by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. I will read it again. The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was wrote by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. Okay, let's go from the top and let's fix this sentence up. So clearly, let me get a color first, would help. Clearly, we want to capitalize the because we're starting the sentence with the. Now, the title of the poem, The Lady of the Lake. First thing we're going to do is capitalize it. Whether or not we're going to underline it or quote it, we are definitely going to capitalize the lady and lake. Remember, we don't do the smaller articles within a title. We do, I know I said do, pardon me. We do the first article, the, that starts it off. We always capitalize the first small article, but any small articles within the title, we do not. So let me ask you, should we underline this title or should we put it in quotation marks? And there is a word in here which tells us what we're going to do, and that is the word long. Remember, if anything is long, we know we underline it, right? So this is a long poem. That's why I said this is a long poem. If it was a short poem, we would put it in quotation marks, but because it's a long poem, we are going to underline The Lady of the Lake. Excellent. So we have the long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was wrote. We cannot say was wrote. It was correct. It was written by Sir Walter Scott. So his name is Walter Scott, but in England, when they think you're very great and fancy, they actually knight you and they name you Sir. So that is part of his title at this point. So we're going to call him Sir Walter Scott. By the way, I have read this poem. It's I don't know. Different strokes for different folks again. Let's continue. The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was written by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. Take a look at considered. What's wrong with it? Considered is actually considered because what word is in there? Consider, which is with a D, so it's considered. One of, remember, we spell out one because, of course, it is under 101. Take a look at off. That says it's considered one off the poet's best. Oh, no, we need one of the poet's best. So get rid of one of the F's. Good. One of the poet's best. Now, clearly, it's his best poem, so I have to show possession for poet. So I'm going to apostrophize poets. We're going to put an apostrophe in poets to show that it's his best poem. And then we put a period at the end of the sentence. I want to point something out. And is at this time that a lot of students like to have me put commas into the sentence. I'm going to read this sentence without commas. Tell me, does it work? The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was written by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. Do you see how it works without commas? Now, I could put a comma after poem and after Lady of the Lake. Watch me do that now. And watch me read it. The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was written by Sir Walter Scott. Some people even like to put one after Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. Now, I'm going to read it out loud again with the commas. Does it work? The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was written by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. Okay, it's okay with those pauses, but again, try it without the pauses. I'm going to get rid of those commas and then try it without the commas. If it works without the pauses, don't force them in there. Listen. The long poem, The Lady of the Lake, was written by Sir Walter Scott and is considered one of the poet's best. It works without commas, even better. So always go without if it works without. Let's take a look. We have the long poem. We capitalize the, of course. We capitalize the lady and lake, not the singular or the small articles within the title. We underline the Lady of the Lake, of course, because it's a long poem. We're told that in the beginning. It was written, not was wrote. We capitalize Sir Walter and Scott. We fixed considered from a T to a D, and we apostrophized poets because it's his best poem. Fabulous job, everybody. Thank you very much.